Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing a really quick reading for you here, looking into your past, present, and near future. Seeing if I can find any sort of messages for you in whatever time of need or curiosity that you have coming up. Yeah, because this is not time specific, so when you come across this video, that's when you're meant to see this video. This could be about career, romance, relationships, just upcoming surprises. It really depends on what the cards tell us. And let's just dive right in. See if I can get a couple cards for Sagittarius. The Lovers. So that was the first card that came out. Maybe you have some sort of decision to make. Or, I mean, that's for your recent past. So maybe you did make a decision. Seven of Wands. See if I can get a couple more. The High Priestess, the Six of Pentacles, the Magician, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Devil, the King of Wands. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the Two of Wands. So it looks like definitely this is about some sort of decision, some major decision you've had to make. Looks like you are coming across this choice in your recent past. Perhaps with the High Priestess card, some sort of piece of information was revealed to you, or things are starting to feel a little different. The High Priestess is all about kind of pulling the curtain back. It's not necessarily about revealing secrets, it's just it's more so like a broadening your horizon of what you're able to see. It's like being able to finally see that was plainly in front of you before that you just never noticed. That's the energy I usually get from the High Priestess. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So let me just pull some clarification cards first before I dive in too much. Just so I can get a better idea of what's going on. For Sagittarius's recent past, please, and thank you. Oh, that really like flung out. Page of Swords. The Chariot. So that's really all I'm getting for your recent past. Let me just re-clarify some cards here. Give me a quick second. So, hold on. So I really think you're looking to invest. Seven of Wands, I'm really getting the vibes of some sort of negotiation. And Six of Pentacles, somebody wants to invest. And I think maybe maybe in your recent past you had your first major negotiation with somebody, maybe for a raise, or maybe for some sort of compromise. But it was your first, and you really took control with it. With this Page of Swords and the Chariot card, I really get the feeling that even though you were kind of new at this, you don't really do this too often, you really took control of the situation, and you were very, you weren't meek at all. Not at all. And, yeah. About to get someone to invest in you. I feel like a certain amount of money. And, you were handling it very well. Yeah. I think it worked in your favor, and you had to make a decision on some sort of compromise. In your present day, we have the Magician, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. I just get so sad when I see the Ace of Cups and the Three of Swords next to each other. And I really want to look at it like this. Like, I feel as though you're really putting a lot of effort into manifesting a new emotional beginning, a new thrill in your life, a new love in your life, or even to restore a love in your life, because maybe currently you're dealing with some sort of heartbreak that this Queen of Swords, or you're acting like a Queen of Swords with your heartbreak. You're being very logical about it. You're not letting yourself necessarily feel your heartbreak or the pain, and you're just being very logical. I want to say a little bitchy. You feel cold about it, but at the same time, you're trying to create, like, I feel like without dealing with whatever you have going on, you're trying to just act like it's not there, and then at the same time, you're trying to, like, manifest this great love, but you're not even dealing with the heartbreak you have going on. Okay, let's clarify here. For Sagittarius's present day, what is this Three of Swords and this Queen of Swords? Interesting. Three of Cups. Yeah, I know exactly where this is going. Let's see if I can get one more just to help me out. Okay, there we go. So we have Three of Cups, Nine of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Okay. Like, again, I feel as though you're split in two. And I feel, okay, so now that I'm looking at this, here's what I'm getting. I'm going to go back in your past for a second. I really think you had some type of negotiation with whoever you're in a relationship with at the time being, and you're negotiating something. I feel as though something happened and you were negotiating some sort of payment. And you were being kind of defensive about it. This was something to defend you in some sort of way in this relationship. Or you felt as though you were defending why you wanted this investment. Because look at this Page of Swords. Like, maybe they don't really know what they're doing, but they're ready to go. Their face is serious. And you're really taking control of the situation. You wanted something. And it was kind of a weird decision for you. I say like this really is about a relationship because with your present day, I see you trying to get past this, trying to create something to kind of give you happiness. But you're still kind of stuck with this current feeling of heartbreak, with you kind of treating it coldly, very diplomatically. You're not so soft about it. You're very like cold towards the whole pain aspect of this. The Three of Cups and the Nine of Swords, maybe the Three of Cups is about friends and drinking and splurging and that kind of stuff. But when I see it next to this Nine of Swords, I think maybe you're overindulging in something. You could be overindulging in drinking, overindulging in smoking, overindulging in something to kind of cope. Or maybe not even that, you could just be trying to really distract yourself from your anxiety, from your stress, from your pain with friends too. But also, you're overindulging in something, whether it's friends or a substance. And because you're truly really stressed out. You're up at night, you can't sleep. That's how you feel. And then I really feel like your clarifications cards split into just like these cards did, because we also have this, the Four of Pentacles and the Hierophant. I really think this is you want to be stable. You want to have a strong commitment. Maybe you got in a fight. And you had to negotiate something, compromise with something, and you're still hurting from it right now. But even though you're hurting, you're really trying to like manifest stability. Maybe you're like, you know what? Maybe I still want to get married or something like that. You're trying to have it just be, this Ace of Cups and this Magician, stability and tradition like marriage. But the truth of the matter is you're split in two. You want something while you're feeling something else. I mean, I'm not saying what you're feeling and what you want is you lying to yourself. Like, you can genuinely have both if you're, conflicted. I mean, you can't help that you're hurt, but there's nothing wrong with also trying to look forward and wanting things to be better, even if currently you don't feel that great. That's what I'm really getting for your present day. Maybe the financial negotiation wasn't enough, and you're trying to move forward acting like it was enough, but you're still hurting. You're still being kind of cold. What did they do? So for your present day, your near future, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Devil, and the King of Wands. So the Nine of Pentacles, right off the bat, that's single lady, independent, financially stable energy. That's the single life. That's very somebody who's well off, can support themselves, and is happy. Eight of Cups. You could be on a, if I'm not mistaken, maybe you're turning your back on something. I'm going to clarify for this Devil and then this King of Wands. I want to figure out if that's your partner in this whole scenario. Nine of Cups. Okay, come on. I can't just get like one card. I need a little. Okay, there we go. Two is fine. Oh my god. Okay. So I don't think there's going to be a separation. Here's why I say this. We do have the Devil card and we do have the Eight of Cups. Let me just, so I'm 100% clear, let me just clarify the Eight of Cups. I'm pretty sure it means to walk away. Yeah, so that's what that means. I think in your near future, you're going to take some sort of you're going to take some time. Bottom of the deck was this Ten of Swords. Okay, this is interesting. This is on the bottom of the deck. Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, the World. So, what I'm really getting, okay, now listen, don't get freaked out. You're going to kind of turn your back on a lot of things, and you're going to kind of take some time for yourself. And I think you're going to try to take some time to embody this Nine of Pentacles energy. I don't necessarily see you leaving this King of Wands. I do see, so here's a couple things. I'm not going to tell you your partner is, up to something, but I think this King of Wands is your other half. Doesn't mean they're a guy, it could mean female. It's just the energy is masculine. Maybe you find out that this King of Wands, okay, here's a couple of ways this could go. You find out that this King of Wands is a devilish person. Maybe they're a player. Maybe they're an overconfident player. And that's why you were still split in half in your present day, because something just didn't seem resolved, even though you were trying so hard to push it forward. And you just kind of figure out, you know what? They really are connected to the devil somehow, like they're not good for you. And then you're going to move on and you're going to move on from that. You have 8 cups built up with this person, so maybe this was a long-term relationship, And even though you have all that time with them, you're still going to walk away from it, and you're going to try to be this Nine of Pentacles. You're going to try to be independent and self-sufficient, because we get this energy in the clarifications. Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. 2 nines. I really think you're going to go on some sort of journey to self-satisfy yourself. Emotionally and financially. You're going to try to take care of yourself. Damn, I really didn't want to have to just straight out say leave this person, because I don't like doing that in readings, because I don't want someone to make a decision based off of something I say, and maybe this reading wasn't for them, and they make a bad decision in their life. But after I said it out loud, like, I don't see any other way this could go. I really don't. Because the bottom of the deck, clarifying cards, was 10 of Swords. Some sort of way of thinking that really stressed you out, that drained you, is going to finally end. It's going to finally end. 10 of Cups, you're on your way to being satisfied. You're on your way to actually happiness. Just happiness. You're not going to be split anymore. You're not going to be split anymore. You're starting anew. You're starting a brand new chapter. Because, look, yeah, you're split, just like in your present day, 10-10. But now, with this new 9-9, you're going to be satisfied with yourself. We also have, I'm sorry, I don't usually look at cards like this at the bottom of the deck, but it's really explaining it for me. 7 of Pentacles. You have some sort of savings you've been working on, and that's what's really going to help you out. The Moon card, some secret, some light is going to be shown, like a spotlight is going to be shown, and I think it's going to reveal more so about this devilish character that you're dealing with. Queen of Pentacles. If this is not you, Sagittarius, somebody is going to help you out financially, or you're going to be embodying this energy, this Queen of Pentacles energy. Temperance card, you're just going to be completely balanced. God damn, the Judgment card, this energy's coming in strong. Like, I feel like the reason why it's not pulling up in your clarification cards, but on the bottom of the deck, because it's in the back of your mind. That's what I really think is going on here. I feel as though you're so split right now as you're as you're watching this video. You're so split in two. You're so stressed and sad, but you're so cold and logical towards that part of you. You're like suppressing it. And the other half of you is just trying like to bulldozer forward, just to rush forward and like get married and be stable and manifest this great love that you had. But the High Priestess didn't reveal everything. It just revealed things that were out in the open. Now with this Moon card, it's going to put a spotlight on something, and it's going to reawaken. The Judgment card is kind of like necromancy. It's going to call upon something that's I feel like it's going to bring up the past issue again. I feel like that's what this Judgment card is saying. It's going to bring up the past issue, and it's going to put a spotlight on this devilish person. The Fool, Ace of Swords, oh my goodness, yeah. So you're just going to be starting a brand new journey soon. Brand new journey, but it's all for the best. Honestly, I really didn't want this reading to go that way, but it did. Yeah, because bottom of the deck here was the Two of Wands. Like, you started this reading with a decision you had to make. You changed that decision to a negotiation. You compromised. But now, you're just you've made a choice. And usually with this Two of Wands, there's a person holding a staff with also a world in his hand. You're choosing a world. You're choosing the World card. You're choosing to begin a new era. You're closing a chapter to begin a new happy era. That's what I'm really feeling right now with this reading. I get nervous doing heartbreak readings because, you know, nobody, like, I feel like even when you're going through stuff and you're watching your own tarot videos and you're, like, trying to figure out, okay, what do I do? Nobody gives a clear answer because no one can make decisions for somebody. Like, you need to, deep down inside, make that decision yourself. You can't rely on, you know, a tarot video, no matter how accurate it is, you can't rely on them to tell you what to do. Because we're just here to provide insight, you know? You gotta make that choice yourself. But I'm telling you, you're probably gonna find something you don't like, and you're gonna either, if you don't separate from this person, because I just get that you're gonna take some sort of hiatus. Maybe it's temporary, maybe it's permanent. I really get the permanent feeling, but if it's not, and you're still with this person, you're going to learn to just be independent while in a relationship. You're going to learn to still hold on to your individuality while still in a relationship. Maybe that could also be a problem because, you know, humans are complex. We never know what's really going on. There's two sides to every story, so that could also be another option, another route that's going to take place. You're going to just learn how to be independent while next to someone. And that can be hard to learn, especially if you kind of have like you like to serve others, like you kind of have that in your mind space. You just like to make others happy. It can be kind of hard to separate yourself sometimes and like be like, oh yeah, I should be doing this. I should be helping myself out. So that could also be happening. Can I get a clarifying card for Sagittarius? 6 of Wands. The Golem. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. If I'm not mistaken, 6 of Wands is about good news coming in. Hold on. Yeah, so 6 of Wands, you're going to get some good news. And the Golem. The Golem, I only know this from a Supernatural episode I was watching, but the Golem is about some sort of protector. So maybe, like, this is referencing to, like, your spiritual guides, or somebody around you who is very protective of you. They're going to help you out. They're going to give you some good news. So you're going to be very stressed out. You're going to get some good news. Or you're going to get some news about, this is referencing the news about, you're going to find out about your partner. But some sort of news is coming your way. And it's going to be for the best, because even if it's bad news about whoever your partner is, that's going to push you closer towards you being independent, you being confident, you being happy, you being an individual. And I really think this is coming directly from some sort of protector, some sort of, if it's not an actual person, it is some sort of spiritual guide that is helping you out. So be on the lookout for something like that. So we're going to look at a couple more cards here. They're going to give us a few short phrases to further clarify the reading. We have Gemini, the Moon, and the second house. So spiritually, it's saying, information to explain, defend patiently. So I think this is saying you're going to have, when you receive this news, whatever news it is, and the time comes for you to have this conversation with your partner, defend yourself, fully explain yourself. Maybe it's the way you came across this news. Maybe they're getting upset that you're even reopening up the argument because they probably think everything's resolved, but they're probably getting mad that you're reopening it up. So defend that, and just be patient. Don't raise your voice or anything. That never works in an argument. Just be patient. Yeah, because nothing gets resolved if it's just yelling back and forth. And defend yourself. Stand your ground. So mentally, communication's about accept what you want. So I really think when it says communications, either this is communicating to yourself, to your spirit guides, to your partner. Maybe you're gonna it's gonna hit you while you're just having a conversation, but you have to be able to accept what it is that you actually want. Because right now it seems to me, Sagittarius, that you're split in two, and maybe you really do want to leave, but you keep telling yourself, I want to stay. You have to accept it within yourself for anything to happen. And you have to be able to accept what you want. Okay. And then physically, resulting from the fluctuations of let your feelings tell you how to get what you need. Yeah. So I think this is just talking about you have to follow your heart. You have to, things are going to be changing a lot. Things are going to be fluctuating. But regardless, to get what you need, which is, I believe, this Nine of Pentacles energy, you have to let your feelings guide you. You can't be a Queen of Swords about this. You have to let yourself feel. You can't be so cold and so diplomatic about your emotions, about what's happening in your heart. You really have to feel what you're feeling for anything to move forward. I wish you so much luck, Sagittarius. I hope things go well. It looks like you should land on your feet quite successfully. But this is nothing. Nobody likes going through this kind of stuff. And I'm going to be praying for you. My blessings will be going towards you. And if this resonates with you, please come check out the next video. And stay blessed. Have a good one. Bye.